to find Mrs. Thompson, his elderly neighbor, standing right at his front door. "David," she whispered, eyes darting left and right. "We need to talk." Inside, confused, David let her in. She clutched her handbag tightly and glanced toward the window. "They're watching me," she said. "And now, they might be watching you too." David frowned. "Mrs. Thompson, who's watching you?" She lowered her voice. "The people next door. They're not who they say they are." He almost laughed until she pulled out a photograph. In the faded image, David saw a man in a military uniform standing beside a black van. The man looked exactly like his new neighbor, Mr. Lee. David shook his head. That's impossible. Mr. Lee told me he runs an import business." Mrs. Thompson's hands trembled. "That's what he wants you to believe. But I've seen him at night, burying things in the garden." David felt a chill crawl up his spine. "What kind of things?" She hesitated, then whispered, "Bodies." Before David could respond, there was a loud knock on the door. Mrs. Thompson's eyes went wide. "Don't open it, please. It's them." David stood frozen, the knocking turning into loud bangs. "David, open up," a deep voice commanded from outside. Mrs. Thompson grabbed his arm. "Don't." But David, heart racing, slowly moved toward the door. He peeked through the peephole. Mr. Lee stood there, smiling to Wyatt. "Hey, neighbor," Mr. Lee said calmly. "I think we need to talk." David swallowed hard. "About what?" Mr. Lee's smile didn't falter. "About the stories my dear Mrs. Thompson here has been telling you." "How do you know?" David began, but Mr. Lee cut him off. "Because I was listening." Suddenly, David heard footsteps behind him. He turned and saw Mrs. Thompson holding a small pistol. "Sorry, David," she said, her voice suddenly steady and cold. "You weren't supposed to find out this way." David's stomach dropped. "Find out what?" She walked closer, gun raised. "That Mr. Lee isn't the one burying bodies." "I am. And you, David, you've just become a problem." The sound of the front door creaking open filled the air. Mr. Lee stepped inside. "Shall we take care of him together?" he asked. David's breath quickened. He realized too late he had been living between two killers.